Are you looking for a spot to eat in New Bedford? Well, today I'm going to break down my top 5 personal favorites. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, and thank you for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. My name is Molly Armando. I'm a real estate agent in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and I'm here to tell you everything that you need to know about living on the South Coast of Rhode Island and Mass. And for those of you who have been watching for a while, you know that I live in Dartmouth. Dartmouth borders New Bedford, so I am in New Bedford quite often. And one thing that I love about the city is the food. The food is incredible, and it was really hard for me to narrow down 5 of my favorites, but I tried to pick something that had, restaurants that had a little bit of variety. So maybe not just all date night places, but maybe a quick place to grab something to pick up. But really, essentially, it's 5 of my favorite places in general. So I hope that you find it helpful, whether you are visiting for the weekend, the day, maybe you're relocating to this area, whatever it is, I hope that you find this helpful. Okay, so starting at number 5, and again, these aren't really in any particular order, it's really just 5 of my top 5 favorite restaurants. So starting at number 5, I'm going to have to go with Cork Wine and Tapas Bar. So funny story, I actually worked at Cork for a very short amount of time when I was in high school or college, probably college. And I didn't last very long because I didn't know anything about the wine, which is kind of like the biggest part of it. And people would ask me, oh, what does that taste like? Or what do you recommend? And I had no training whatsoever. So I was clueless. But now going back as an adult, it is really a phenomenal place. They have live music all the time. The food is phenomenal. I love when you eat little different bites of things and when you share, and that's really what Cork is. They have full-on meals, full plate meals, but it really is a great spot to order 5 or 6 different things with a couple people and split it. That's personally what I like to do, but it's really a great place for either option. They also have really great wine flights, so they have 3 or 4 different wines, reds, whites, whatever it is. Highly recommend that. And downstairs, it's just a super cool vibe. The whole room is encapsulated by or enclosed with rocks, big natural stone rocks. So it kind of feels like you're in a little bit of a cave almost. And upstairs, it's part of the same building. There's actually a little event space that you can rent out. And yeah, it feels historic when you walk in. It's right there by the boat. So great location, great drinks, great food. Highly recommend. Counting down to number 4, I'm gonna have to go with a restaurant that's actually right down the street from Cork. It's called Carmine's. Back in the day, it used to be another restaurant called Candleworks, and I would go there when I was a little girl, but I would say maybe 10 years ago or so, they kind of revamped everything and made it what it is today, Carmine's. It is Italian, and it's a great spot for a date night. They also have a little space kind of in the front that they can block off, so I've been there for bridal showers and baby showers. The food's really good. They have really good cocktails. It's solid food. I've also gotten DoorDash from there once. It was a little expensive, but yeah, the food is very good and it's worth it. Highly recommend. Number 3 on my list is the Black Whale. Again, it's literally right next to all these other restaurants that I'm saying. I didn't do that on purpose, but the other 2 restaurants that I have are kind of further off, but Black Whale is right across the street from Cork, essentially, right over on the other side of Route 18. So Black Whale is a part of a larger restaurant group, and Black Whale is solid seafood. If you are coming from out of town and you are craving seafood, Black Whale is somewhere that I would highly suggest checking out. It's right there by the fishing boat, so you can't get seafood that's more fresh than this. It comes straight off the boat, and it's all of the classic seafood that you could want. They also have an outdoor dining space, and it's great in the summertime. I actually just heard that they are going to be completely redoing the space. I've seen the plans online, and they look really phenomenal. So there's indoor dining, outdoor dining, and just super, super solid seafood. Number 2 on my list, it's again another restaurant that's connected to the Black Whale. So there is an umbrella company, a parent company called Servewell Hospitality Group, and Servewell owns a bunch of different restaurants in the area. One is Black Whale, and the other is Cisco Brewery. And well, Cisco, there are a few different locations, but Cisco in New Bedford is one of the newest restaurants to come to the area. So a little bit of a backstory. There was a gentleman named Steve Silverstein, and he started Not Your Average Joe's. So if you've ever seen the food chain Not Your Average Joe's, Steve Silverstein was the one to start it. The original Not Your Average Joe's is located in Dartmouth. Well, he sold off the franchise, essentially, kept Not Your Average Joe's, the original, and since then has been completely redeveloping the SouthCoast area with new and improved restaurants. And I think that this gentleman is probably one of the best things to happen to this area, because he has brought something that this area really, really lacked in terms of food. He's brought a vibrance to this area. So anyways, one of his latest endeavors was the Cisco Brewery and Kitchen in New Bedford. So there are other Cisco breweries in Nantucket, but this one it's a concept all of its own. I mean, there really isn't anything else like it, at least that I'm aware of, but there's a restaurant, but then outside in the summertime, the whole area just completely transforms into this really cool atmosphere. There is sand all surrounding the area. There are cornhole games. There are different food trucks set up all along the perimeter. It's almost like a beach party. And again, it's just, there's nothing else like that anywhere around here. And of course, that area can really only be used in the summertime, but it is such an awesome place all year round. They have really phenomenal food, great sushi. The sushi is to die for. The tornado roll, oh my God. If you like sushi, that's like my go-to. And yeah, they have live music. It's a really fun place to check out, and the food is really good. So number 2 is Cisco Kitchen in New Bedford. My last favorite restaurant or place to eat in New Bedford, it is No Problemos. So I have been going to No Problemos since I can remember. Since I started driving, I would go there on half days, and the food is just, it's incredible. And I don't think that the menu has changed once since I started going there, 15 years ago? Yeah. I don't think the menu has changed whatsoever, and that's okay because it's that good. It's just Mexican food. If you are getting takeout, takeout's really popular there. You definitely have to call ahead, and I believe it's all cash. So you always have to stop at the ATM before, but they do have a little area where you can dine in and get some food and drinks sitting down, but it's a little more casual. It's definitely not fancy by any means. They do serve drinks there. The house-made sangria, that's definitely my favorite. And I mean, you can't go wrong with anything that you order from there. I have always been a fan of the tostada salad. I mean, who really wants to ever order a salad at a restaurant? Not me, but it's that good. So tostada salad, and I love the spicy barbecue chicken burrito. That is my go-to burrito. I hope that you have the chance to make it there, and I hope that my review and all of my favorites of downtown New Bedford were helpful. If you're ever in the area, please don't hesitate to send me a text, give me a call. I'd love to meet up for a sangria. And yeah, again, my name is Molly Armando. I am a real estate agent in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and I work with people just like you each and every day who are looking to relocate or move to the area. If you are, I would be happy and honored to help you. And yeah, if you're in New Bedford, let me know. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.